Hello there. Sorry for the sudden contact. Are you Frank's wife?
Yes, I am. Who is this?
Actually, I'm dating your husband. My name is Amber.
Seriously? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Didn't Frank tell you? I told him to talk to you properly.
Honestly speaking, I haven't heard anything from him. Are you saying that my husband is having an affair with you?
I don't think it's an affair anyway.
Why do you think so?
Because Frank and I really love each other. So it's definitely not an affair. But in the eyes of the general public, it may be seen as some sort of cheating. I'm sorry about that.
Well, what do you want from me then? I have nothing to say to you. By the way, are you aware how risky it is for you to contact me like this?
Of course I do. But I still have to contact you since you're Frank's current wife.
Current wife, huh? Sorry, but I'm confused about a lot of things, and there are still some things I haven't caught up on. First, how did you find out about my contact information?
Of course I looked at Frank's phone, memorized his ID, and searched for it. I did it while he was sleeping.
I don't think you should have done that. I mean, you just used his phone without permission, and you contacted me recklessly.
Anyway, we're prepared to pay you the full amount of the alimony.
I can see that you're very well prepared. Excuse me for asking this question, but do you have a job?
I'm a receptionist at the company Frank works for. I have some savings.
I see. By the way, how much are you planning to pay for the alimony?
About $2,000. I think that's more than enough, right?
I think you need to revise the amount.
What? Are you telling me that you only need less than that?
Of course not. I wonder why you don't understand about the correct amount for alimony. But I can see that you're not sorry for what you've done at all.
So you mean that the amount is $20,000?
Yes, that's right. It depends on the case anyway.
That much? That's too much.
I have a 2-year-old daughter. Your affair with my husband will hurt her feelings badly too. You have to take into consideration as well.
I know you have a young child, but we have a child here too.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe that.
You know what? I'm pregnant and it's Frank's child.
Really?
Yes, I'm 4 months pregnant.
Oh my God, I can't believe Frank made you pregnant.
I want to give birth to this child and build a happy family with Frank. So please, Julia, please divorce Frank, so I can get married to him.
I haven't heard anything from Frank himself. Besides, I have a child to take care of, so I need to check first. Can you give me time to talk with Frank?
Of course. I'm sure that he will divorce you. As for the alimony, I would appreciate it if you could give me a small discount. It costs a lot of money to have a baby.
That sounds very selfish. I will consult with a legal expert and determine the amount.
You must divorce Frank as soon as possible, before this baby is born.
Either way, I don't think it will take that much time, so please don't worry. Now, if you'll excuse me. I had a hunch that Frank was having an affair, but I had no idea that he was having a child. I was still in a daze about how to tell him and greeted him when he came home. When he came home and tried to touch my daughter, I felt a surge of disgust. I realized that I had enough, so I started discussing about divorce. Hello, Amber. Sorry for the delay.
Finally, you contacted me. I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It took a long time. I finally finished the divorce proceedings with Frank.
Really? I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Anyway, have you heard anything from Frank yet?
I've only met him at work since then, so I haven't heard anything from him.
Well, I asked Frank to pay alimony and child support in one lump sum. I've hired a lawyer to complete all the procedures. We are now preparing to file a claim for alimony against you. I can't believe you don't know something as important as this.
You're still going to ask for alimony?
You were prepared for this, weren't you?
Of course, I saved up the money so that me and Frank can build a happy family together.
I will send the amount to you again by a certified mail. Please follow the instructions and make your payment.
By the way, how much is it?
Approximately $30,000.
What? That's too much. Can you at least make it less? I'm going to have a baby now, and I'm sure I'm going to need a lot of things. You have a child yourself, so you understand that, don't you?
Of course, I understand that a child costs money, but that's not a different case. I'm not going to give you any discount for alimony. I have a young child, my husband cheated on me, and we're getting divorced. You have robbed the mother and her daughter of their happiness. Please understand that and remorse on what you've done.
I understand. I have Frank to support the household income anyway. I think I can manage, so I will pay you the alimony. It must be hard for you now that Frank is no longer your breadwinner, huh?
Yes, it is hard. Thank you for your concern.
I'm sorry I stole Frank away from you.
Why did you go out with him if you knew that he was a married man? You knew the consequences, didn't you?
Because I fell in love with him and wanted to be in a serious relationship. Frank said that his wife isn't pretty. He said it over and over again that he'd rather have me since I'm young and pretty. I can't just abandon him, can I?
Oh, I see.
Julia, you're busy taking care of your child that you got distracted and abandoned your responsibility to take care of yourself as a woman. That's why Frank dumped you. I think it can't be helped.
What do you mean?
I think you should reconsider that before you find the next person you want to have a date with.
Thank you for your advice.
My pleasure. The key to happiness is for a woman to always be pretty. I think it would be good for you to keep that in mind.
I've never met you, but I'm sure you must be very pretty.
Well, I'm a receptionist who works for a major company. I'm sure that I was hired because of my beauty.
I see, you must be Frank's favorite type of woman.
Do you think so? Frank has been in love with me from the beginning. I'm so happy to think that I'm destined to be loved by him from now on.
I hope that your happiness will last for a long time.
Julia, thank you so much for divorcing Frank. I hope you'll live a happy life too.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. At this time, I was sure that Amber really thought she could be happy. I told my lawyer to request alimony from Julia. She agreed to pay in installments as a lump sum and indeed difficult. 2 weeks after the first payment, she learned the truth about Frank.
Julia, what on earth is going on? Please contact me now. Please.
Amber, what's wrong?
Don't pretend that you don't know anything about this. Why doesn't Frank come to me?
I don't know, okay, but he already left the house. I thought he went to your place.
Please don't lie to me. I know you divorced Frank in order to get a high alimony payment from me. You lied and stayed with him, didn't you? This is a fraud. Are you regretting it now? Please let Frank go as soon as possible.
What are you talking about? Frank has moved out of the house. My daughter and I have already moved out too. I don't even know where he is. When he left, Frank said he's going to be with someone he really loves. Didn't he go to your place? I don't even know what happened to him after he left home.
Not only did he not come, but I can't talk to him when I see him at work, and I can't contact him. What should I do?
Well, looks like the woman Frank loves is not you. What a pity.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. Please explain.
It's Frank's fault for not informing you properly, isn't it? Actually, he's having affairs with 3 women, including you. You really didn't know about that?
Seriously? You mean he's having affairs with several women at a time?
It's unbelievable, isn't it? From the beginning, I had a feeling that he was cheating on me. When I got a call from you and questioned him, he came up with names other than you. When I asked him more, he told me that he was having an affair with 3 other women, including you. Can you believe that? He's such a jerk. I don't think I can do the same thing. Of course, I won't do anything that will hurt others' feelings.
Are you really sure about that? Do you think he went to other women's place? But he told me that he loves me. I'm pregnant with this child.
I know. Did you tell him about that?
I did. I just said it on the phone.
I'm sure he ran away from you. He's a coward.
That sucks. If I pay you the alimony, I'll be penniless. What should I do?
You promised me to pay the alimony. You also agreed to the amount. You should be thankful that I'm letting you pay in installments. It's none of my business. How are you going to get the money from?
What are you talking about? I don't think I should be thankful to you.
Let me say it again. I have nothing to do with Frank anymore. From now on, please get in touch with him by yourself.
I tried, but he didn't answer my calls. Can you contact him for me? I'm sure he'll listen to you. Please help me.
Why should I cooperate with an unfaithful husband who calls my divorce? That's a complete nonsense.
But Frank went for another woman. It's not just my fault, don't you think so?
Stop talking nonsense. It's your fault too. I'm not saying that I hate you, but I won't cooperate with you even if the world turned upside down. I've suffered enough myself. I have no time to deal with your joke.
Please don't say that. If Frank leaves me, how am I supposed to live from now on?
No matter what it takes, why don't you just get Frank to admit that he's the father of your child?
But he won't contact me. That's why I'm asking you a favor.
I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I'm not Frank's wife anymore. I don't want to get involved.
You won't help me? I won't be able to pay the alimony if you don't help me. If that happens, you'll be in trouble too, right?
Don't worry, I'll do whatever it takes to get my alimony paid. I'll never let you run away from paying the alimony.
Please, if I don't do help me, I'll really be all by myself. That's impossible. Julia, we love the same man, right?
I regret it so much now, but I don't even want to be reminded of it.
Please don't say that. I thought me and Frank were about to get married and have a baby. I quit my job too. So please, at least you must cancel the alimony. I beg you. I can't pay that much by myself.
Please transfer the fee to the specified account in the specified amount on the specified date. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry that I'm not a kind person.
Oh no! I apologize from the bottom of my heart for having an affair with your husband. Please forgive me.
That's not the way to say it. You haven't apologized from the bottom of your heart before, have you?
That's not true. I apologize from the bottom of my heart even more than before. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm a victim too, so please reconsider about the amount of alimony.
There's no way I'm going to do that. Please just pay the alimony since I appreciate it more sincerely than your apology.
I don't have any money. Please, at least tell Frank somehow. He said that he would come to me. I can't even give birth to his baby at this point.
Frank has nothing to do with me anymore. I have no obligation to take care of you that much. Well, I'd be better off now. I wish you a long and happy life.
I can't live a happy life in this state. Julia, please.
That's because you were having an affair with Frank. I sincerely hope that from now on you won't make the same mistake ever again. Goodbye. In the end, Amber got so desperate that she told everything out loud at the office. She and Frank were both called in by the HR. It seems that all the other women with whom Frank was having an affair were in different departments in the company. Frank is now in a sticky situation. Well, he got what he deserved anyway. I'm going to check with the other partners to see if they knew that I was married to Frank. I'm consulting with a lawyer to see if I should file a claim for alimony. Frank seems to end up together with Amber, who is pregnant with this child. I hope the two of them will do their best from now on.
Melody, why aren't you answering the phone? You're not busy anyway. Answer the phone. You called me? Was it urgent? I had an important meeting at work. What's up? I left my files at home and I need them at work. I left them on my desk last night after working on my computer, so you'll know where they are. You need to bring it to me right now. What? I just had that important meeting and I couldn't answer the phone. Of course I'm at work, so there's no way I can go. A meeting? LOL. What kind of meeting is worth your income? I have more important work than you. With your low income position, they won't notice if you left the company for a bit. Low income? Isn't that too harsh? It's not as low as you think. I don't think we're that different. It depends on how much I work overtime, but our difference is about $200. Are you stupid? $200 is a big difference. Just admit the fact. Besides, you know what? I put in more money for living expenses than you do. And I'm the breadwinner of the family, so you should know who you are. I'm better than you, right? Huh? Is there such a thing as higher or lower position in a married couple? We are a family. Family? That's fine, but there's still a difference. I'm the head of the family. You're in a lower position than me. Anyway, just go and get me my files. Unlike you, I'm using them for an important afternoon meeting. This is not for fun. No. I'm not working for fun either. I have a business meeting with a client. You're the one who forgot them, so do something about it yourself. Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are, Melody? That's my word. I do all the housework. So if you consider what I do, I'm working more than you in terms of labor. Think about it and don't be bossy. What are you joking? LOL. Which one of us is the bossy one? Women do the housework, that's obvious. I mean, you won't get paid for housework. Don't quibble just because you make less than me. It's going to be a big problem if you say like that nowadays, you know? Your brain is that level even though you work. If you're acting like that at work, you're gonna get in trouble. Who are you talking to? I'm your husband. You want to get divorced by being bossy? You're the one who'll be in trouble if I divorce you. You can't do anything about the house. You don't even know where things are. You'd be in trouble too. You're able to make a living because of my earnings. What are you going to do when I'm gone? You'll cry. Hey, aren't married couples supposed to support each other equally? I'm putting in enough money to live on. I'm putting in my own money too. I'm not depending on you. I put in more than you do, so you're able to live. Do you know how much more you put in? I don't care how much. It's true that I put in more. We're going around in circles and it's making me sick. Oh, that's good. Then you can leave work early and go home. You should just leave early from the beginning and bring me my files. You're worried about your own stuff instead of your wife who's not feeling well? What the hell? I didn't marry you to be your housekeeper. This kind of conversation makes me wonder why I married you. Of course, it's because I was old enough to get married, and you wanted to get married too. You got married because I wanted to? And how about you? Well, I was old enough to get married, and I thought maybe marriage would make things easier. Is that about the housework? Am I a thing? It doesn't sound like I'm a wife. I'm a housekeeper. I never said that. You're being paranoid. I mean, same to you. You think I'm your convenient wallet, huh? I never thought of you that way. Who knows? My colleagues say women are good at acting. That's so disrespectful to women. You're talking against all the women in the world. There are plenty of women who make more money than men. But you don't make more money than me. Your attitude has changed like that lately, huh? Is it because of that coworker? You never said anything about my income before. No, I was just being too nice to you. My colleague recently got divorced, and his ex-wife, who worked part-time, was spending her entire salary on herself and making ends meet on his salary. And then she gradually stopped doing housework. He advised me not to let that happen to me. I have a full-time job. I work as much as you do, and I do all the housework. For now, right? But you never know what will happen in the future. So we have to clarify who is in the higher position. Are you serious? I like my job. That's why I keep working. What happens when you say you don't know what's going to happen in the future? It's a life where you have no respect for me, where you don't do the housework, where you do whatever you want. Do you think all the wives in the world are like your coworker's ex-wife? I have a full-time job to begin with, and I have no intention of quitting. Why do I have to be compared with her? Don't be rude and assume that all women are like that. That's how women are. If you're going to be so old-fashioned, then show me you make more money than I do so that you can make a difference in position. You're an idiot. You're too old-fashioned to think that way. That's a complete double standard. Don't be so easy. What's so easy about it? I'm working so hard. All you do is work. You have no idea how hard it is. I'm working too. If you take your job seriously, you wouldn't forget things. How sloppy. You're half-assed and sloppy, you know that? Who's half-assed? My husband, Thomas, I'm afraid. He doesn't even make as much as a celebrity. He's not even close to me, and he acts like he's a king. I make more than you. Yes, $200, LOL. Is that the only way you can protect your identity? Don't talk nonsense. I'm seriously going to divorce you if you keep being bossy. You think I'll obey you if you say so? You don't have any guts. So do you. If you have time to chat like this, go home and pick up what you forgot. I'm busy. Why should I go back home? Because you left them at home? You bring them. Think about it. Your office is closer to home. I'm busy too. Going back home, go to your office, and then back to my own office? Too irrational. Are you going to give me money for a cab? There's no way I can be that wasteful. You're now being stingy. Then I can't. I have work too. You are stingy. You're more stingy with your love than I am with the money, aren't you? This was your chance to be a good wife. That's enough. If the meeting doesn't go well, it's your fault. You won't support your husband. Poor me. How can you say that? No, it's clearly your fault. We'll talk about this when I get back. Be prepared. If you do anything mean, I'll call my dad and brother. That's not fair. That's my word. You tried to use me for your own reasons. Why do you have to be mad at me? I don't give a shit about you anymore. Blah, blah. Do what you want. Good luck at the meeting. Thomas, what's for dinner tonight? Will you cook? Oh, and do the laundry too.
Huh? What's wrong with you? Why should I, who earn more money than you, do the housework? It's your job.
Sorry, I got promoted.
What? That means you earn more? How much?
Ding dong! $500 more than you do. But it'll be more if you include overtime.
You're kidding. I can't believe you got promoted. How did you cheat?
Idiot! I didn't cheat. You know it's my real ability. Unlike you, I've been working hard every day. Well, I make more money than you do, so you'll do all the housework from now on, right?
What are you talking about? It's just $500.
Oh, who was complaining the other day about the $200 difference in salary?
A man do the housework? I'm busy at work too.
Don't make me say it again. I'm busy too. I work the same hours as you do. And yet, I make more money than you do. So, according to what you've been saying, you should be the one doing the housework, right?
That can't be. How can your salary go up that suddenly?
I've been working and studying for my qualification. While you were being lazy at home, I was studying hard.
You kept it a secret? I didn't even know.
I'm sure you didn't notice. You were just giving me orders, drinking alcohol, and watching TV. You didn't even look at me, did you? You didn't care what I did. You didn't care about the housekeeper who cooked your meals, cleaned your house, and did your laundry.
That's misunderstanding. I didn't say anything like that.
That's what you mean. So from now on, we're reversing positions.
Doing the housework is not my job. I can't cook. Are you going to eat burnt meat?
I'm not going to eat that. Why don't you take a cooking class?
I can't. I'm too busy at work. I don't have time for that.
You and we work the same hours. I was able to do it, so there's no way you can't.
I said I can't do it.
Then we're getting divorced.
What?
I've been thinking about it for a while. You mentioned it the other day too, right? I'm good with it too, so let's get divorced.
No, I didn't really mean it.
You were not really thinking about getting divorced, but the word divorce came up. See, I told you, you used the word divorce to get me to listen to you. How awful.
That was because you wouldn't listen to me, so I had no choice.
That means you wanted me to obey you, right? How is that even possible for a couple?
You could have just been nice and listened to me. Anyway, I'm not getting divorced.
Okay then, I'll have a lawyer. I still have your messages saying you will divorce me.
That's not fair.
You should really think about who is not fair. You just act like a big jerk and don't even do the housework, and all you do is make morally harassing comments. Aren't you the one who's not fair?
So you want me to help out a little with the housework?
I'm sorry, what? Did you say you'll help? Who do you think chores are for? It's for our lives, right? Help is wrong. We're supposed to share completely.
But housework is a woman's job.
How persistent. Are you going to pay me for doing the housework?
Why should I do that? Where in the world are there housewives like that?
Every housewife in the world does housework for her family, even if she doesn't get paid for it. Even though they work full-time or part-time or complete housewife, but the husband supports the wife.
That's why I'm working and earning money.
I told you I make more money than you.
I'm putting in a little more money for living expenses. You're so picky.
Don't you get it yet? We both work. You say you put more money into our living expenses, but after all, if we go out to eat, I pay for it. So it doesn't mean that you're paying more. We pay for each other's living expenses for the sake of our own lives, not for yourself.
So what?
So that means I get no support from you. This is just an exploitation of love, right? You push me to do everything. I wanted your feelings, not money. I wanted a support with your thoughts. I've totally lost feelings for you in the last few months, and I'm tired of doing all the housework.
Don't just give up.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You need to talk to a lawyer about the divorce. And please, talk about the division of property and so on. I'm going to stay at my sister's for the time being with my necessary things.
Wait a minute! Don't decide on your own. My opinion is...
That's enough. Me. It's always about you. I want to get divorced. That's all. If you want to talk about you, go and talk to a lawyer. Well, if he would listen to you.
Wait a minute, Melody. It's all because of my colleague. I was measuring your love. Sorry.
Now you're blaming others. Not your fault. Last time, it was my fault because I didn't deliver something you forgot, right? It's always someone else's fault. I don't want to spend my life with someone like that.
I'm sorry I blamed you. That's not what I meant. Hey, I was in such a hurry that I lost my mind. I beg you, please reconsider.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. You're just saying sorry to protect your poor self. Ew. I just want to get divorced and feel refreshed. Goodbye.
Wait, Melody, don't be so stubborn. If we get divorced, I'll be all alone. I won't be able to eat your food. Without you, I don't know where everything is. Oh, I'll help you. No, I'll do the housework. I got an idea. At least stay with me and teach me until I can live on my own, okay? Show me how, please. Hey, Melody, say something.
Thomas contacted me several times after that, but I did not reply to any of his messages. And after a month with the lawyer in between, the divorce was finalized. The divorce did not go smoothly, and he was as whiny as a child. At the end, our parents had to convince him. Now that we are divorced, I'm able to get more salary and I'm working positively to improve myself more. Has my standard of living gone down? No, not at all. On the contrary, it is much more relaxed. I realized this after the divorce, but he said he was paying more for living expenses than I was. But in reality, I think I was bearing more of the burden. Well, we were able to adjust it by dividing the property, so I have no complaints. Unlike me, who has become physically and mentally healthy, Thomas is unable to do housework. And I heard that he returned to his parents' home because he had a trouble with his work and his salary had dropped.